we come back.
Here we go. Please give it up for your guys.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Christian Wood. Doncic out there with Kyrie Irving. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. You know, Greg, to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Don't melt under pressure. Embrace the tough shots. Kyrie Irving doing it.
Pass to Achua. Barnes trying to free himself up, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Shooting one.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
One shot.
That one misses for Achua. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
One shot.
That free throw good from Barton. Here's Irving. He's got 13. Doncic outside. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Hardaway against Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Doncic. Shoots over Barton. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
First team
What
foul.
blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA, and that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
That free throw good from Doncic. Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 15. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Doncic throws it down.
What a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
She always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Dallas calls timeout. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev, and it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Trent. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Trent's got 12 points in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Wood.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Siakam outside. McGee with the block. Up top, Doncic. Martin defending. Nobody near Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Passes it to Anunoby. Back to Barton. There's the pass to Trent. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter. He's got 2 more here in the second. And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Trent following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Good on the triple. 12 points for him.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. With the drive. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. Over Irving. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
This is where OG Anunoby is going to grow. That offensive game will expand to the mid-range.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Pass to Anunoby. The kick out to Barton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jump shot.
With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Ntilikina. Now Hardaway. The pass to Ntilikina. His shot is good, making them a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Trent. Back to Anunoby. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Mike Powell comes in for Christian Wood. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Hardaway. The Raptors also with a sub. Porter's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Here's Ntilikina. He has 5. Shoots over Barton, and another basket for Dallas.
How about the dribble drive move from Frank Ntilikina, handling the rock comfortably.
Outside Porter. Doncic against Trent, and the shot goes in. 17 points for Gary Trent Jr.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, Luka Doncic showing I don't need the basketball to dominate. Playing with his teammate there, ready on the catch.
Barton passes to Siakam. On the wing, Porter. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Back to Doncic. Over Trent. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Luka Doncic.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Powell. Again, Toronto.
Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
And Holiday kicks to Ntilikina. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ntilikina's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Back to Barton. Trent outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Powell against Siakam. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 10. Barton, wide open, he fires. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Barton's got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Raptors leading by 13. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Here we go. Please give it up for your Dallas Dancers. Here we go. Please give it up for your Dallas Dancers. Here we go. Please give it up for your Dallas Dancers.
Some changes for Toronto. Pirtle, he's checked in for Siakam. Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Will Barton. Now, here's Achua. VanVleet deciding where to go with it. Back to Trent. 4 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad's.
Well, obviously Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
The free throw drops for Trent.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
Trent hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Doncic outside. Passes it to Ntilikina. In the corner, it's Morris. Another 3 for Dallas.
One of the more valuable things in basketball, bigs who can stretch the defense. Morris, one of those guys.
The pass to Trent. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's Doncic. Last game with 30 points. That's at 5 from 18. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Birtle, the pass to Achua. Over Morris. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Well, he just creates enough separation to get a quality look from the mid-range.
Bounce pass from Morris. Dallas moving the ball around. Pirtle against Powell. Back to Holiday. Over Porter. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Holiday.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Well, don't let the diminutive size fool you. Fred VanVleet is a strong finisher, and he loves to score it.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Throw good, VanVleet.
There's so many things to love about Fred VanVleet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
Here's Ntilikina. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got his 7th assist here tonight. And so that's the end of the first half. Raptors lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. For the Raptors, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They came out with the right mindset. That's what I'm talking about right there, Ernie. That's the hard driving offensive approach I like to see. If they keep it up, unstoppable.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything on the shot. You think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Here we go. Please give it up.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Raptors leading by 13. So the Raptors 5 right now. Anunoby out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint. Inside, Trent. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Luka Doncic.
Boy, it takes more than tight defense to bother Gary Trent Jr. And it works out well for him with a trip to the foul line.
That free throw missing. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And the second free throw, good. Dallas trails by 14. Irving dishes to McGee. On the wing, Hardaway. To the inside. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Hardaway.
Hardaway Jr. with the dish.
Hardaway has got his 8th assist in the game. Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Hardaway from outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Barnes. A 3 ball. And again, Toronto with the triple.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Here's Ntilikina. He's got 13. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Dallas, Tim Hardaway Jr. taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
Doncic is checked in for Ntilikina. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Here's Doncic. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Now Hardaway, 5 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Pulls up. And he nails the jumper. Hardaway's got 5 points now this quarter. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 6. Here's Trent. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, that's about the frame of Gary Trent Jr. He can take any amount of contact, and that frame will hold up. Nicely done.
Raptors have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The free throw drops for Trent. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Hardaway passes to McGee, kicks to Doncic. Outside Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Passes it to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Trent outside. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas trails by 14. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And Toronto making a change here. Barton is checked in.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Toronto calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. Some numbers for Siakam. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 23 points per, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
Irving dishes to McGee. Doncic outside. Takes the 13-footer through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Barton outside. The pass to Anunoby. Raptors moving the ball around. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Trains it from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Here's Hardaway. Anunoby sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
The ball goes to Dallas.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Dallas trails by 14. Shot clock at 5. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Kyrie Irving is very capable of single-handedly sustaining an offense. Hot hand, yes, sir.
Pass to Barton. And Anunoby now top of the key. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Siakam kicks to Barton. from 11 feet away. And again, it's Toronto converting.
You know, just what they were looking for right there. That's not a shot he's going to miss.
Outside Hardaway. Doncic against Barton. Here's Hardaway, and the layup falls. That's 12 points for Tim Hardaway. Barton outside. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Van Vliet kicks to Barton. Pass to Siakam. Puts it up. And it's Barton that time on the assist by Anunoby. Barton's got 15 points.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Irving passes to Wood. Anunoby against Hardaway. Shoots over Anunoby. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Hardaway. Passes to Siakam. Barton surveying the floor. Now the pass to Van Vliet. And it's sent back by Irving.
Don't tell me Kyrie Irving can't play defense. Send him back high.
A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. Markieff Morris comes in for Christian Wood. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Raptors also changing it up. Pirtle, he's checked in for Siakam. And Porter subbed in for Scotty Barnes. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Raptors on defense. Doncic left side. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensive, they should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Toronto.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Now here's Barton. He's got 15. Such a wide open look. Van Vliet's got 28 points for the game.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Van Vliet picks one up.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength is savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
The first free throw is good.
What we know, guys, unequivocally is when Kyrie Irving feels good about the team he's playing on and the situation he's in, he's one of the league's toughest players to deal with.
Frank Ntilikina is checked in for Dallas. Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. And so Irving nails both of them. Toronto leading by 9. Van Vliet passes to Porter. Back to Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get a shot off. The jump hook, and it's finished off inside by Pirtle. Pirtle's got his first points of the night.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
It's Powell on the wing. Outside Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got 9 points.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Van Vliet kicks to Porter. Here's Pirtle. There's the feed to Porter. And another basket for Toronto.
Well, Otto Porter will utilize this area of the floor. If he's in the mid-range, you better have a hand up.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Now here is Holiday. 9 points in the game so far. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Irving.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Back to Barton. Outside Porter releases, and the Raptors tack on 2 more. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Now here is Holiday. Back to Irving. 3-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Here's Van Vliet. 28 points for him. Toronto working the ball around now. Achua, the pass to Barton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Back to Irving. Pass to Ntilikina. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Van Vliet against Irving. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's foul number 2 for him. Dallas making a switch in. Woods checked in. And the Raptors also making a change. Trent's checked in. And so here's Toronto. Wood with the block.
Man, an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 9. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Porter. Passes it to Achua. Now Trent. Shoots from 8, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Contested interior look for the young gun, Mr. Gary Trent Jr., making it look easy inside.
Here's Irving. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the 3-point shot.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Irving against Van Vliet. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, Fred Van Vliet is such a crafty basketball player. At that size, you have to be. Nice job drawing the contact there.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. First one falls for him. so Van Vliet nails both of them. 6 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Irving. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for the Raptors. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got JaVale McGee, Wood out there with Tim Hardaway Jr., and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Doncic in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Kyrie Irving's so good at keeping defenders off balance. Earns a trip to the free throw line there. Nicely done.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Pirtle with the ball. Trent left side. Doncic with the steal. Right side, Irving. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Irving's got 43 points.
Kyrie Irving can be the catalyst, or he can be the finisher. Catch and shoot game is on point.
And here's Barnes for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Raptors lead by 6.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Van Vliet finds Pirtle. Toronto working the ball around now. Barnes outside. To the middle. Here's Van Vliet. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. That's now 32 points for Fred Van Vliet. Doncic outside. Here's Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Van Vliet passes to Trent. Shoots over Doncic. And another basket for Toronto.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And there's the pass to Hardaway. The 9-foot shot. Yes! And the foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Tim Hardaway Jr. 1 shot.
Find the lane. Find the lane. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Pass to Siakam. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Throw good. Siakam.
You know, he may be kicking himself for that one miss, but establishing the two-possession lead was key.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Doncic dishes to McGee. Back to Doncic. Over Trent. And Pirtle sends it back. Here's Siakam. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Wood. Down low. Here's Hardaway. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Barnes. 5 to shoot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working to get inside and getting good shots from close range.
OG Anunoby's checked in for the Raptors. And Siakam, no good on that one.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
Now, here is Irving. Outside Hardaway. Back to Irving. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Back to Van Vliet. And the pass to Anunoby. Siakam against McGee. Siakam, right side. Sheds over McGee. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Dallas ball.
Dallas trails by 7. Now, here's Doncic. And that one drops for him. Doncic has got 29.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now, here's Trent. Siakam, left side. Shot clock at 6. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 23.
He's unguardable. Nobody been able to contain him here in the fourth quarter. Now 4 of 5 from the field.
Hardaway passes to McGee. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game. And boy, it is on display right now.
Now, here's Siakam.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Toronto. Pascal Siakam. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Siakam hits them both. Dallas trails by 7. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Pass to Anunoby. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. And right on target with the switch. Trent's got 32 points.
Defense might want to think about trying to keep the ball out of Gary Trent Jr.'s hands, because right now he is willing anything he wants on the offensive end.
Here's Wood. Pass to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half. 5 overall.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Passes it to Trent. He's feeling it. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
No hesitation whatsoever from Trent Jr. His mind is always thinking shot.
Outside Irving. The pass to Hardaway. Out to Doncic. The 3. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. Trent outside. Fires from deep. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Doncic outside. Siakam against McGee. Here's Wood. And Barnes sends it back. And good that time.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Trent, left side. Count that one. Trent's got 39.
This guy's got a habit of making tough shots. And for Gary Trent Jr., he welcomes the contact.
Passes it to McGee. In the corner, Irving with it. Shoots over Van Vliet. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. The pass to Anunoby. Trent against Doncic. For 3, Siakam. Good on the 3-point shot. Siakam's got 28.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The drive by Doncic. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him.
3rd team foul.
Outside Hardaway. On the wing, Doncic. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Wood trying to free himself up. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Irving.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
Morris is checked in for Dallas.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Now, here's Doncic. Back to Irving. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 57 points.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Trent against Doncic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, defense trying to get physical, shake up Gary Trent Jr. He's not having any of it.
Dallas trails by 7. Baseline try, and another basket for Dallas.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Pass to Anunoby. Now, here's Trent. A stupendous finish in traffic. Trent's got 44.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to 5 there, thanks to the basket from Luka Doncic. Pass to Anunoby. And here's Trent. To the paint, here's Van Vliet, and he gets it to go. 34 points for Fred Van Vliet.
You love how much edge Fred Van Vliet plays with. This guy is undersized. He's on the interior. He says, I'm still going to score it.
And how about the poise there under pressure? Wood, supreme confidence in himself there to finish that.
The basket counts, and one will go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. That's good from Barnes. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Trailing here by 8. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Trent with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Here's Trent. Lock at 6. Over Doncic. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Toronto.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Gary Trent Jr.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Shots good by Siakam.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Clearly a foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8.
Well, watching Luka Doncic, you see someone who has got extraordinary feel for the game of basketball. Knows when to score it, knows when to pass it. His vision and his big-time shot-making are all incredible.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. Davis Bertans comes in for Christian Wood. Green, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Justin Holiday.
15 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And now we've got the intentional foul.
At the line
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And a deep 3 from Irving. Off target with his 3. And here is Van Vliet. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.